as I have told you that in this video I am going to tell you about that how you work in the spreadsheet. So I'll tell you that how can you navigate in a worksheet. Okay, suppose this is a worksheet and you want to navigate. So by the arrow you can navigate to the cells. Suppose if you are in a first cell and you want to move to the last cell, okay, to the last column, how can you do it from left to right? So you will be pressing a control key plus the right arrow. See, you are on the last cell, okay, then control plus left arrow, you are on the first cell. Likewise, if you want to move to the last row, so what would you do? Click on the control key and just the bottom arrow. See, you are on the last cell and control key on the up arrow, you will be on the first cell. So likewise you can just navigate through the leftmost part and to the downwards of the window by just making a use of the control plus arrow keys. Okay, all the arrow keys are available and you can just click onto them and you can just navigate in your worksheet. Okay students, now second thing, I have already told you about selecting worksheet or selecting the ranges. It is very simple. So how can you select a worksheet? Suppose if you are working on a sheet 1, you can directly click on the sheet 2. Okay students, so this way you can select your worksheet, or if you want to select a range, then click select any cell, click on the left mouse button and just drag it, the ranges will be selected. Okay, so this happens students. Now I'll tell you that how can you insert, delete cells, rows and columns. Okay, how can you perform insertion and deletion on cells, rows and columns. So students, I have to enter some data first, like I am entering some data here, let's say roll number, name, Hindi, English. Okay, now enter some values, entered, entering some name, it is Manish, Alice, Sam, Mukesh, and let's say any value, Manisha. So I have entered the values, I will enter some marks also. So I have entered the marks also. Let me just quickly format it. Let me make it bold. Let me increase the font size also, students. Okay, see, this is what I have done. So increase the font size also, students. See, now see students, it can also happen that sometimes you want to insert a cell here. So if you want to insert a cell here, then what you will be doing, just click here and go to the window option, or go to the insert option, sorry student, insert option, and select the cells option here. Okay, now it will ask that where you want to insert a cell. You want to insert a cell down, so a cell will be inserted here but your data will move downwards. Let me show you. See, a cell is inserted here and your data is moved down. Again control Z I am doing. Again if you want to insert a cell here, then there is an option, go to the insert tab and click on the cells, and it is asking shift cell right. So if you select this option, shift cell right, your data will move to the right side. See, a cell is inserted here but your data is moved to the right side. Got it student? So this with this method you can just insert the cell. But suppose if you want to insert a what, insert a column or insert a row, this thing can also happen. Okay student, suppose here if you want to insert a row, for example here, go to the insert option and rows. Okay, but remember one thing, a row will be inserted above the selected row. Suppose if I have selected a cell here, okay, a row which I am selecting here, a row will be inserted just above the 2. Okay, see, insert row, see a row is inserted just above the selected row. Control Z again I am doing. Students, if you want to insert a column also, it can happen. Suppose if I have selected this column, you have to click on the column header for inserting a column. Now if you want to insert a column, always remember that column will be inserted into the left side. Okay, so after the name a column will be inserted on the left side, column is inserted on the left side and row is inserted just above the selected row. Again go to the insert tab and click on the column. See, a column is inserted on the left side. So student, this way we can insert number of rows and number of columns. But students, sometimes it can also happen that, and how can you delete the number of rows or the number of columns? Just select the number of rows. See, this much of rows I have selected. I will right click and I will press delete rows option. So the rows will be deleted. See student, this I have deleted. And if you want to delete a column, see, I have selected this much of columns. Okay, then I will just right click and I will delete the columns. See students, I have deleted the columns here. Suppose the student, it can also happen that I want to insert a 3 row at a time or 3 columns at a time. How can it happen? Suppose I just want to insert 3 rows, so I have to select 3 rows. So for inserting 3 rows, you have to select 3 rows. So I have selected 3 rows, right click and then go to the insert rows option. See student, 3 rows are inserted at a time. Okay, Control Z I am doing. If you want to insert a 3 column, let me give you an example, insert 2 columns at a time. Okay, you can insert any of the columns. Suppose 2 columns I want to insert at a time. I have to select 2 columns. See, 2 columns I have selected. I will right click. I will go to the insert column option. See, at a time 2 columns are inserted. You can give another subject like here, computer you can give, or science you can give. Okay, this can also happen. Again, I am doing Control Z. Now students, I will tell you that how can you freeze rows and columns. Suppose if you want to freeze rows and columns, how can you do that? So student, it happens sometime if you are moving to the right side, but I am not able to see my data. See, if I am moving downwards, then also I will not be able to see my data. But what should we do to just get our values? So for this purpose, there is an option of freeze rows and columns, so that we can do. Suppose I want to freeze this first row. This can also happen. Freeze first row, roll number, name, Hindi, English. This I want to freeze, so I have to click here. Okay, then I will be going to the window option and I will freeze it. Okay, see, now my first row is now freeze. Now if I will move downwards, I will be able to see my columns. Okay, so roll number, name, I can easily insert the marks. So this is there. Now again, what I will do is, students, I will this can also happen. I have to unfreeze it first. Okay, go and unfreeze it. This can also happen if I am moving to the right side. My data will not be seen by me. Okay, see. So for this purpose, what I can do is I have to click here and then I will go to the window option and I will be able to freeze my what? I will be able to, I have to select the column heading here and then I will click on window. My first column will be freeze, like roll number. Okay, freeze. It is now freeze. If I will move, I will be able to see what? See, I am able to see roll number. I can easily insert the values. Got it, students? So this is what? This is freezing rows and columns. Now what I will do? I will again click on this option. Okay, now student, this can also happen that I can freeze my window. So see what happens when we freeze our window. Suppose I am clicking here and I want to freeze my window. I will click on the window and I will click on the freeze option, split option. So I am splitting my window. Sorry students, I am about to tell you about how can you split your window. So if I click here and I click on the split option, see now my window is split, data will be available on the 2 sides. So this is my first window, this is my second window, and data is available on both the sides. Say students, you can see data is available on both the windows on which I am presently working. So my window is now splitted, students. Okay, so this was about OpenOffice Calc, students. Thank you, students.